Another magnificent spot here. Pulled over for a bit of rest again. But look at that down there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at that down there. Magnificent. I keep saying it, but it is. This ride's epic. See if I can do a drone shot. Well, I pulled over once again because I've come up to a nice little viewpoint. Let you guys have a look. Look at that. To a nice little viewpoint. Let you guys have a look. Look at that. Magnificent. It is beautiful. Talk about off-road, check out this beast. Look how high that is, off down. What a beast. Wow, that's massive. That's a beast. Thought I'd quickly show you guys, but I don't know if you can see the roof lining on that shed. Obviously a typhoon came along, I think it was last year, just wreaked havoc. I've seen it in a few places now that I've gone past. Obviously these typhoons wreak great amount of damage. A bit of farming going on over there with the tractor. Anyway, we're about 30 minutes away from Casiguran. So here's another viewpoint of Dine Dewan. Nice white sandy beaches. Beautiful. Lovely. I like it. I like it a lot. Thought I'd show you guys this. Not a bad little spot. So a couple of videos ago I showed you guys about these Baja Kubos and how they transport them. So this is a prime example of how they do it. They load it up manually. There's about 10 guys, put it on the truck and then take it off manually. Pretty incredible actually. Obviously this little area here is what they do. Yeah, that's how they do it. Amazing. It's a brute power. So we are in Dinalungan area, and we're about half an hour, 20 minutes away from Casiguran. We are 13 minutes away to Casiguran. This is a nice stretch of road again. I've decided to take another break. We are virtually like about 10 minutes away from Casiguran. Beautiful little spot here. Right next to the coastline. Go forward a little bit so you can see a bit more of the water. Ta-da! It is beautiful here. Can't go wrong, can you? But I'm going to stay out of the sun because I've been in the sun all day. And I did the stupid thing too. You know, I'm a sucker for pain. I decided to wear shorts. I mean, you know, when I left Baler, it was fairly cloudy. But in my head, I was thinking, yeah, I should bring my, you know, long pants, my jeans, just in case. But I was like, nah, I'll be alright. I'm a sucker. Sucker for my own pain. Anyway, look how good that is. How beautiful that is. How serenity. Anyway, continue our journey. I'll do a couple of stretches and get the blood circulating. So I am feeling a little tired. I feel like a snooze actually. I feel like I see afternoon siesta. I might find a good shady spot and lay down. Might do that in Casiguran though. Well, looks like we're in Casiguran. That looks like a brand new building by the looks of it too. Like a parliament building or some sort of municipal building maybe. Looks like they've just finished it or are finishing it. Looks good. Here we go. Casiguran. Welcome. So we're right in it, we're in Casiguran. I've said that about 5 times, but it must be a fairly big area. Right, there's a staircase to Our Lady of Ermita Church, straight ahead of us. I don't feel like climbing any stairs right now. Looks like this is the way to Dilasag. I don't want to go that far either. Not today. I might just check it out, Casiguran, have a look. Get the vibe, get the feel.